That's not how they work,
No,
Will.
this one's upright.
No, it's not.
You know what
You can listen at dusk, you can listen at dawn. From a big elephant to a little prawn. Exciting features with exciting names. Crepuscular content with Will and James.
Knock knock.
Who's at the door?
That is episode number 4.
Hey!
Ah.
Should we crack on with the features, Will?
Yeah, which one do you want to start with today?
Let's go with the rumble in the jungle.
Ow!
It's time for the creature feature. Right, so the parameters for this week's creature feature is that the animals have to be taller than a 14-year-old boy. They have to be no wider than a man.
Ooh.
And they have to be, the length of them has to be shorter than a German Shepherd.
A German Shepherd.
So we're going for sort of thin and tall animals this time.
Mm-hmm. A slender.
And we are battling in the savannah. Savannah
exciting.
grassland.
Very dramatic.
Okay. Who would you like to top trump first, Will?
I'm going to jump in immediately with a very strong, much stronger than last week's pangolin.
Okay. Has it got attacking features this time?
It does.
Yeah.
It's not very defensive, but he's got a few hidden, sly mechanisms that will help him out.
Slime mechanisms.
Sly.
Oh, sly.
Yep. He is the red kangaroo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. That's much better.
Okay. Right.
Okay. I'm coming in with the beast of the east, the Papua New Guinea cassowary.
Cassowary. You've gone for a bird. Is that a bird?
I've gone for a bird.
I think I've won instantly.
I don't. I'm going to tell you some things about my cassowary.
Okay.
Okay, so they're native to the tropical rainforest of Papua New Guinea.
You're on a savannah.
I know, but I'm just telling you where he's from.
Right.
And so what sort of external stimuli he deals with on the reg.
Well, I instantly feel like you're out of your depth, but continue.
I don't. It's 6'6" average.
Okay. That's about as tall as our friend.
6'6".
That's fucking huge.
Think a kangaroo is the size of a man, at best.
I
like
don't know about at best. You get some pretty beast kangaroos, don't you?
They're
Like
they're stocky though,
built like
but they're not
great
tall.
houses.
They're not tall,
Okay.
and it weighs about 58 kilos, which is about as much as you weigh.
Hey, that's how much I used to weigh.
It's a bipedal animal,
Mhm.
walks on 2 legs, and it's got 3-toed feet, which look like a Tyrannosaurus.
You could do some damage with those.
I
3-toed
could.
feet.
Have you got any background about your animal?
I've
Or have
not
you got
come
some
as
features?
prepared, but again, I've got a bipedal animal with the added advantage rather, of having a tail which acts almost like a third limb at times.
Ooh.
So I've got these big old powerful legs kangaroos are known for their jumping.
They are.
If they ever come to blows, what they'll often do is they'll use their tail almost like a tripod. They'll lean back on their tail and then they can kick with both their legs.
So I've got some more about the cassowary. So it's 3-toed. It's got massive feet. The feet are about the size of a dinner plate.
A dinner plate.
A dinner plate,
Okay.
like a roast dinner plate. And the 3rd toe has a massive bloody claw on it. Okay.
Is it bloody from all the kangaroos
It's bloody
killed?
from all the
in
kangaroos
previous-
it kills because it kicks. It kicks a lot of things. How many humans do you think kangaroos have killed?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. I think
Because
people are...
cassowaries
Yeah.
kill 3 humans a year.
Oh, that's quite a high number, but you know what I reckon that's due to?
They kill 50 dogs a year.
See, I reckon that's because people underestimate the cassowary, though. They see it, they go, oh, it was a big bird. Big
It's
old
big bird. It's
They're
6'6".
used to Sesame Street, so they want to go and get a picture with it. A little cuddle
It's
with a
big.
fluffy bird. And then they get kicked in the liver and they die. Whereas kangaroos have already got themselves a reputation. They're used to be put in boxing rings with people.
Oh God,
Men.
they are, aren't they?
They are, yeah. So I think people know
Do
to
they
steer
do
clear
they
of
kill
them.
them?
I'm sure people have been killed by kangaroos in the past. Have you seen that video? It emerged on the
Like the
internet
Thai
a while ago.
boxers.
I'm not talking about that now.
Okay.
I moved on. But did you see that video a while back that popped up on the internet of a kangaroo attacking? It was a man's dog, actually, much like the
I
cassowary.
remember. It didn't kill it though.
Big old guy runs straight towards a kangaroo.
And he hits it.
He punches it right in the face. It sort of like rocks a little bit, and then just stands there looking at him. And the guy
Thinking,
instantly backs away.
"You bloody hit me. I've never been challenged before."
I reckon the kangaroo could have had him easily.
Well, so they've got, the cassowary has got the middle toe is a dagger-like claw. And when it kicks, it sort of points that forward and it impales things. And it kills a lot of animals. It's very solitary, so when it gets startled, it just kicks. It does a 6'6" just kicking.
We've gone for some very kicky animals.
Some other things about it. It runs 31 miles per hour through the forests. Dense rainforest, it's sprinting. Dun, 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 and it's doing bloody high jump kicks.
So the advantage, though, you've got in the rainforest is that you've got some tree cover. You're going to be cooled down a little bit. Obviously, rainforest is still quite hot, still quite humid. But the savannah, you've got the sun beating down on you all this time,
I
right?
think at the open plain, I'm not going to be hindered. I reckon my 31 can get up to about 36.
But you've got that sun beating down on you. You're going to get very hot very quickly. You're going to get a little bit dehydrated, maybe, you know?
Oh, I am.
Kangaroos, little known fact, they're very well adapted to the heat.
Oh, are they?
Living in Australia, little known fact.
Might.
What they'll do is they'll lick their wrists. And what that does is that allows heat to escape from the blood vessels in their wrists nice and easily and evaporate.
So, in the midst of a fight,
Mist.
minced, M-I-D-S-T, how do you pronounce that?
Midst.
Midst. There's no midst.
Yeah, in the midst of a fight.
I said mist.
In the midst of a fight.
In the midst of I'm going to hit someone.
In the middle of a fight.
In the middle of a fight, you're going to lick, and you're getting kicked at, you're going to lick your wrists.
No, this is all pre-prep. This is when we're like, warming
We're
up.
sort of, we've done
up.
the stare down.
Yep. Which
Like,
I'm very good at with my kangaroo. I'm going to square up.
In the
I'm gonna
red
stand right up with my back
corner,
legs.
it's Will's kangaroo, and you're licking your wrists.
I'm going to kangaroo in you.
Oh, well, you should be cassowary of my kicking.
I was going for the same pun in my head.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think there's many for cassowary.
You should be cassowary of.
No, there's still wary. You still use wary as the
I
pun.
know, but you should be cassowary of jailbait. Oh. So you're licking your wrists. Right, well, I've also, if you remember back to our dinosaur of the day last week, we had the Pachycephalosaurus,
Yeah.
and that headbutted a lot of things. The cassowary, a bird, descendant of the dinosaurs, has a keratinous skin on the top of its bill called a casque. Are you familiar with the hornbill bird?
The hornbill.
The hornbill.
Yeah, like
It's
Zazu from The Lion King.
Yes.
There's another reference to The Lion King. That's
Yee.
episode 4, right?
There we are.
We had one in episode 1.
Oh, we did.
We did.
No, we didn't. Episode 2. Well, cassowaries have a keratinous skin on their bill. And so when they're running at 31 miles an hour through the rainforest, they're smacking branches out of the way with this. And so I reckon I could headbutt you with this meaty thing. I could headbutt, sprint in, headbutt, kick, kick, kick.
Where are you aiming for with the...
Well, I'm 6'6" and you're about the size of a man. So I'm going to go straight for your dumb little face.
Oh, kangaroos also have some pretty nasty claws for digging. So you're coming at me with your little keratinous bill.
Yeah.
I'm scratching for your eyes.
Oh, no, right. So it's the bill, and then on top of the bill and over the forehead is the keratinous bit.
Oh, I see, right, okay. So I'm going for your eyes.
Are you going for my eyes?
Still going for your eyes.
See, I've got wings I can't really defend.
You're just a walking target.
I'm not a
You're a
walking
running target.
I can kick you with my bloody big old talon claw, and I can break your legs. I kill 3 adult men a year and 50 dogs.
I should have looked up how many adult men kangaroos kill a year.
Well, a guy smacked one in the face and it ran off.
No, it did not run off. The man ran off. The
man-
kangaroo squared up to
Oh,
him,
did it?
stared him down, and he ran away with his dog.
Oh. How many casualties? 0.
7.
0.
7. I just
0,
looked it
Will.
up.
0. You've got nothing. I'm all out of cassowary facts.
I think I'm pretty much out of kangaroo facts too. But again, I want you just, before you decide, to picture a kangaroo. Think how big they are.
Right.
Think how muscular kangaroos are. I've got a lot of strength behind me here.
But they're about the size of me, and I'm very small.
No, kangaroos can
kangaroo-
be tall, especially when they stand up on their back legs. Again, using that tripod tail of theirs.
I mean, if my Cassowary fucking stands up on his legs and stretches up, he can be like 8 foot.
James, do you reckon
He can't
if
be
you were
8 foot.
pitted against a kangaroo, would you fight?
I'm swinging. Yeah, I'm swinging. I'm
You're
definitely
swinging for a kangaroo?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm very much not swinging for a kangaroo.
It's got short arms, and it sort of has a weird upright posture. I'm swinging.
It could hold you back with its legs
A
alone.
Cassowary, if I'm going in for a lunge and swing, it's pecking my bloody forehead,
You know what?
and it's kicking.
Being a bird, I reckon you've got some pretty spindly legs. You might be fast.
No, I do not, Will. I've got the stockiest bloody bird legs going. I have the biggest feet of any bird in the world.
Biggest feet,
The
right,
biggest
for
feet.
balance. But how thin are your legs? I reckon they'll be like a celery stick
You reckon? No, they're
in
not.
diameter.
They're not. If you had a Cassowary drumstick, it's feeding a bloody family of 10. It's a big old thing. Right, so whoever you thought would win a Cassowary, you might not know what that is. So if you want to give that a quick little Google, because I think there was a few questions with the pangolin last week. So if you give red kangaroo and Cassowary a Google, you just have a little look, see what they look like, and see who would win.
Do Google muscular kangaroo though.
And
I want
do
this to be a fair representation.
Do you know the zoologist Backshall or something?
Steve Backshall.
Steve Backshall. He has him holding up a fucking wooden shield, and he gets kicked by a Cassowary.
Why's that happened?
Like I think because he's got a Deadliest 60 program.
Yeah.
He gets kicked by one. It fucking puts him on his ass, and he goes, "Oh, my forearm! I think it might be broken."
Where did it land on the Deadly 60 list?
I can't remember. 20s,
20s.
I think.
Very much
Very-
pulled
very
that
mu-
number out of nowhere.
Very much. He's got crocodiles. He's got elephants. He's got hippos on there. So
He's also got like spiders in that though, which I've watched before.
So if you just comment in the comment section who you'd like to win, so that is Cassowary for James, Cassowary, and for Will,
Red kangaroo.
the red kangaroo. We had to postpone the podcast this week because you were a bit ill Monday. Monday's usually our podcasting
I
day.
did have the sniffles.
But luckily there's modern medicine. But do you know where it didn't have modern medicine?
James,
Ooh.
through time,
Boo-doo-boo.
is he drinking water? Or is it wine? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Royal or pauper, farmer's daughter, nobody knows when he's going to be. It's James through time.
Right, here we go. Returning segment.
I've opened my eyes, and where am I, Will?
You are all the way back in 2890 BC. Oh, look at your little face.
I've
You've
enjoyed
lit up.
that.
Where do you think you are? 2890. What was a big?
2008. That's ancient Egypt, obviously.
There we go. You got it. Ancient Egypt. Right off the bat.
Ramsey the Third's in control.
Oh, he's not at the moment.
Oh, is he
actually.
not?
It's Pharaoh, right? I'm not sure of the pronunciation of this name. I asked our dear friend Alex,
Yeah.
to give me some ideas.
Did you?
He gave me a few,
Did he?
so I picked one.
Did he?
So I'm going to go for Pharaoh Kuar.
Can you show me it written down?
It's QA
QA.
apostrophe A.
I think that's Qua.
Quar, not car
Or it could be Car. Pharaoh Car.
or car.
No, that's Pharaoh Car.
Pharaoh Car.
Pharaoh Car.
Okay, so I picked one that was at the height of the ancient Egyptian reign.
I'm so
I guess.
excited for this.
Yeah.
I like the Egyptians.
Oh, it's good. So I picked up a few facts about Pharaoh Car, right? And then I scrapped them because I wanted this to be interesting and fun. So what I've said is that Pharaoh Car is your best friend, right?
Am I like his advisor?
You're his best. You're just his best friend. You grew up together as kids.
Right, so if I grew up next to a pharaoh, I'm very much a highborn.
Yeah, but you don't actually have any position in the Pharaoh family.
No. If I knew the pharaoh and I was his good friend as a kid, I will definitely be inheriting a very large sum of money when I came of age.
But you're not in the Pharaoh family.
But I'm not in the okay, I accept that I'm not in the
You're
Pharaoh
his friend,
family.
right?
Okay,
You're
I'm
a
his
very,
friend.
very close friend.
Okay.
So, Pharaoh Kuar, in this scenario,
Yeah.
has no siblings.
Car. Yeah.
Okay? You've been loyal to him his whole life
Oh, make me
as
yeah,
his best
please.
friend. Oh, yeah.
Oh, please make me yeah.
And unfortunately, he dies
Oh, car.
this year, 2890 BC.
Was it a car crash?
No, they didn't exist back then. We're in 2890 BC.
Oh, I see.
But appreciate the
I
pun.
BC.
So he dies,
Scream.
but because you have been such a loyal, close friend to him throughout your whole life, you have the honour of becoming
Yeah.
the royal bottom wiper for his
Oh,
successor.
for Christ's sake, car.
It was a privilege. It was like a well-respected position. back
Was it
then.
actually?
Yeah, because you basically could whisper in, the Pharaoh's ear. You had you would hear all his secrets. He would talk to you, trust in you.
Your arsehole stinks.
I mean, clearly you don't seem too happy about your job.
I'm not. I should be inheriting a large estate. I could be a general in an army. I could be doing a lot more, but instead I'm wiping shit off of some hairy arse cheeks.
Yeah, I get that. But, he was your best friend. And you feel, with him having just died recently, you feel honoured. Not honoured, you feel duty-bound
Okay.
to stick out your position.
Okay.
So you're there for 2 years.
2 years.
You're wiping Pharaoh bum for 2 years.
Has my salary gone up in annual increments?
Excrements.
Is it excrement? No, excrement's shit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I realise what you've done. I thought you was correcting my awful grasp of the English language.
Right, okay. No, your salary's not gone up. I'm not even sure. You're paid like the
Annual
minimum wage.
excrements,
Just enough to
brilliant.
get you by, but you've got your position. You've got
Okay.
your well-respected position.
Have I renounced any claim to my inheritance of my highborn family?
No, you've still got that.
Okay, alright.
Anyway, 2 years go by. You find that you've had enough. The Pharaoh's had some pretty bad dinners recently. Straw that broke the camel's back and all, being in Egypt.
Yeah,
So, I've given you a choice here.
okay.
You can either quit your job, just straight up, I'm done, I've had enough. Or, you can poison the current Pharaoh.
Blasphemy.
Get him out of the way, Be done with him.
Right, what's the current pharaoh's name?
Not
What-
done my research
What's
there.
what's the successor?
We're going to call him
Of Ka.
Pharaoh Ki.
Khaki. Brilliant. God, you're imaginative. Right, so Pharaoh Key.
Pharaoh Ki.
I've wiped his ass for 2 years. I've got a perfect opportunity to poison him. As I wipe his ass, I could put some sort of poisonous stuff on the paper
Okay.
and stick a finger up his oh, the paper's broke, and pretend my finger slipped up there accidentally.
How enthusiastic are you with your wiping usually?
I very much do a 100% job. But then if I just quit my job, is he gonna just completely disown me and say I want you nothing to do with my Egyptian empire?
Well, you are basically spitting in his face. You've got a very
I've got
well
poison. I've
thought
got to
opposition.
poison him. Then I'm poisoning him by putting a lot of poison on my index finger. The paper's gonna break. It's gonna slip up his arsehole and go into his bloodstream. Bloodstream,
Okay.
and he's gonna die.
You poisoned him.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. This Pharaoh who's done nothing to you, really. He's chatted to you all these years while you're doing your job.
I know, but you gave me the option of spitting in his face or killing him.
Also, you've opted to poison him.
And if I spit in his face, he's gonna kill me.
Well, it's not worked. He's got an upset stomach. You know what that means?
Yeah, Mr. Key.
He's he's got an upset stomach, so he's spending all day in the toilet.
Oh,
He's
bloody hell.
pissing brown water,
Ah.
and you're the one dealing with it. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna wipe, or are you gonna leave now? I've given you another option to quit, or are you gonna stick out your job?
I'm wiping, but I'm doubling up on the amount of paper I usually use.
You are wiping.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, right.
Fair
So
enough.
you're wiping. There's blood in his stool. It's a rhyme. It's black mixed with a bit of blood. So you got blood all up your arm now.
It's like black pudding. Why is it up my arm?
Because it's a right mess. You shouldn't have poisoned him.
What do you
really.
mean it's up my arm? If I put my forearm up his arsehole,
No,
how's it up my arm?
You're wiping. It's still going.
I,
It's like a tap you can't turn off.
and so I'm sort of wiping as he's shitting.
No, it's not intentional.
I've been doing
He's
it for,
very ill, James.
I've been doing it for 2 years. I think I've got a good grasp of the technique by now.
When was the last time he was poisoned?
Okay, he's shitting on my arm.
He's got a right messy arm.
Okay, I got a shitty arm.
And now he's died. The poison has worked.
Yes.
He's dead.
Got him.
So what you sort of panicking? You're running about his
I'm-
chambers.
I'm going
He's
to
very much-
rinse
he's-
my arm off first before I do anything.
You're gonna rinse your arm off.
And then I'm going to go, guards, come quick.
Right. Okay. So you're running over to the sink to rinse your arm off. And
Yeah.
the guards have walked in. You've not actually rinsed your arm off yet. You were too slow.
Okay.
Oh
Go-
no.
I'm going to say, guards, quick, help Pharaoh Key.
Oh God, what's going on here? The Pharaoh Key's dead.
Hey,
First Pharaoh Car, now Pharaoh Key.
Cry.
You're the common factor here, and you got blood all up your arm.
No, that's poo.
Whoa.
No.
This isn't that he's drawn his weapon.
What? No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong.
God, no, I don't. I've got my
You-
weapon. I'm gonna weapon you.
You very much got it wrong.
Right.
He shit himself to death.
There's a door to your left,
Yeah.
or there's him.
Oh, but if I run, it looks like I'm guilty.
It would look like you were guilty.
But if I stay, they're going to arrest me as if I was guilty.
Yeah. So you can fight him essentially, or you can make a break for it.
That's the options. Fight him. So he's going to try and kill me.
He's already got his weapon out. He's stepping towards you.
I've got no choice
He's
but to
squaring
surrender.
No.
I can't surrender.
No.
So it's either die or continue this feature.
He's going to execute you. There's no surrender.
Well, I'm running then, aren't I?
You're running.
Shitty
So you're not
arm.
fighting. You're
But
running.
no, he's going to kill me, isn't he?
Okay, you run down a corridor to your left.
I'm a shit wiper.
You're sprinting along. You're sort of looking for any possible way you can get
Can
out.
I throw my robes off so I can proper sprint?
Go for it.
I just got a little loincloth around my cock and balls now, so I'm at one with nature and I'm sprinting.
You're running like the wind.
The wind going through my
Loincloth
balls and
flapping in the
hair.
breeze.
I'm so fast.
You've seen an open door to your left,
Yeah.
and you've opened and you've slipped in there to try and get away. You're hoping
Yeah.
you'll shake him in there. Very dark in here,
Yeah.
so you light a little match. You're gonna sort of find your way
Okay.
around.
Pull that out my urethra.
It looks like you
that.
found your way into Pharaoh Key's sex dungeon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see you've done your historical research.
Yeah, Pharaoh Key. He loved a bit of dungeon play.
Yeah.
Um,
Dungeons and Dragon Den balls.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, despite having tried to hide in here,
Yeah.
the guy's caught up with you anyway.
Oh,
So you're looking around the room.
the womb.
So you're looking around the room for something you can fend him off with. You've got
Yeah.
no choice but to fight now. So on one wall there's a whip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the rack on the other side of the room, there's a Waz scepter. Here's some research.
I don't know what. What's a Waz scepter?
Maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Ready? This might ring a bell with you more. A Waz scepter.
A Waz.
It's a WAS.
Can I see it? Can I see it
Scepter.
written down? It's. I can't read that. It's too small.
It's-
They call it a Waz scepter,
A Waz scepter. It's basically if you ever seen like a picture of
or is it?
Picture
A,
or
is
a
it a
hieroglyphic.
scepter?
no, it's two separate words.
A Waz.
Basically, if you ever seen a
A
drawing,
Waz scepter.
stop.
Sorry.
Basically, if you ever see like a hieroglyph of Anubis,
Yeah.
he's got like a
Why
little
have you
stick.
said that?
Anubis.
Thank you.
He's got like a little stick with a little like flick on it, I guess,
Yeah.
like a pimp cane.
Anubis and his pimp cane. Right. So there's a pimp cane.
Anubis.
New bitches.
Um,
So there's a pimp cane,
there's a pimp cane.
an Egyptian pimp cane,
Yeah.
and
or
a whip.
You're in a
I'm-
sex dungeon, remember?
I'm going to go for the pimp cane,
You're going for the pimp cane.
the Waz scepter.
Okay. Well, in the very poorly
Oh, here we
lit
go.
dungeon, right, with your little match or whatever, It turns out the Waz Scepter, very good choice of weapon, was actually a willow dildo.
A willow dildo.
Yeah, it was a dildo fashioned out of willow trees.
Did
Yeah,
that
willow
happen?
branches.
Have you got some historical backing for that?
Pharaoh Key,
Yeah.
little known facts.
The one you've made up. The pharaoh you've made up with his sex dungeon is willow fucking dildo.
You going for a willow dildo?
Yeah, I've gone for the willow dildo.
So you've taken a swing at him.
Willow be enough?
It won't be enough.
Oh no.
Will no be enough.
Oh god.
You've taken a swing at him. He's knocked it out of your hand and he's twatted you in the head. You've lost.
Oh.
Oh.
I know you didn't give me a choice to fight him. You just said what weapon you going for.
He's knocked you out and you've been thrown down a chute now into a dark pit.
Could I not have tried to like run or evade him? Have I committed to the attack?
You committed with your willow dildo.
God, I'm such an idiot.
Didn't go too well. You're in a pit now. You've been thrown down a chute and you're in a dark pit at the base of the pyramid. You're in a pyramid, by the way. The whole
Okay.
setting for this whole thing. Pyramid. Just in
Whose
case you didn't
pyramid
know.
am I in?
Pharaoh Keys. Previously,
He's had a pyramid built already.
Pharaoh Cars.
That's not how pyramids work, Will.
Oh, they're graves, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're like tombs.
right. You can't, because that's like you going to the pyramids of Giza and going, no Tutankhamun, I'm here now.
Where did they live then?
And then it's going to be known as Will's tomb.
Where did pharaohs live? Where did they spend their time?
In the temple cities.
Oh, God, they had cities. Right, so we're in a temple city. We're in a temple.
Okay,
Yeah?
yeah.
You've been thrown down a chute to a pit in the temple.
Right,
Let's
in your
change
head,
things.
I'm envisioning that you've got like a little marble sandstone type shoe with like hieroglyphs on the side. And I'm going, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, as I'm falling down
You
it.
have got a few bumps and scrapes on the way down, believe it or not. But you're okay.
Oh, good.
It is very dark
But
down
I've still
here,
got
though.
Willow Dildo in hand.
No, that was sliced to pieces. You've got a dark corridor.
Yeah.
It's all still very dark, isn't it?
It is
You've got a
bit
dark corridor ahead of you where you can potentially head down.
Yeah.
But you don't know what's down there. Could be dangerous.
It is dark.
But the chute that you were thrown down does
Yeah.
look quite scalable. You've got some good grip up there.
See,
You
my
could make your way
worry
back up.
is if I scale that, I poke my head back up, and all the guards and the are just still like, what are you doing? It's
definitely a risk.
And they just kick me back down.
definitely
I'm
a
going
risk.
through the dark corridor.
You're over the dark corridor. Okay, right. So you're walking down the dark corridor, another dark room. So in this dark room, this very original dark room that I've come up with,
You in your
you
dark
think you
rooms.
can make out just a few meters ahead of you what looks like a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
So you sort of approach that and you can sort of feel some of the facial features of what must be a past pharaoh.
Okay.
Pharaoh Ku.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's,
Kukaki. Bukaki. Have you preempted this?
no, it just happened.
An Egyptian Kukaki.
So you're in a room with a sarcophagus. You can feel the hinges. I think that's
Yeah.
how sarcophagus are made.
It's got a hint.
It's got a little bolt.
It's not got
Right.
will.
It says, please-
It just slides
It
on.
says, please flip to open on the side
Okay.
in hieroglyphs.
Okay.
Might not be the best idea.
Okay.
Opening the cursed sarcophagus of
It's cursed now.
Pharaoh Ku.
Why is it cursed?
They are, aren't they? Sarcophaguses.
What do you mean they are, aren't they?
Sarcophagi.
Curses aren't real.
Okay, right, well. But again, you've got another corridor with light. You think you can see light glistening right at the end of it, just ahead of
Okay.
you. So,
I
you
feel
can
like
head
I'm
for the
going
light.
deeper and deeper into the pyramid, but because I've already found the sarcophagus, I know I'm in the centre of it.
So, okay, so you know, because we're not in the pyramid, we're in the temple. There is
Why
a
is there
sarcophagus
a
there.
sarcophagus in the fucking temple, Will?
I don't know, someone clearly didn't do their job. They packaged him up. They did the whole mummifying process
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, Dave, do you want to... No, what's an Egyptian name? Worker quinoa. And so the sarcophagus
Yeah.
is at the bottom of the temple where you are
Okay.
right now.
Right, okay,
Let's
gotcha.
solve that.
And there's some light.
Oh, there's some light.
Why the bloody hell would I open it?
I don't know.
They
You tell me.
They do get buried with all their jewels and riches, though, and I feel like I will be poor now. Now the Pharaoh guard are after me. I'm going to open it and try to loot the riches.
Are the riches in the sarcophagus usually, or are they around
They
it?
are.
I thought they were around
So
it.
the pharaoh will be buried with a lot of rings on. He would have necklaces on,
Oh, I see.
and so I'm going to put all them jeweled rings on. I'm going to put necklaces on, but I'm not going to take his like the heavy things, like his big gold bars.
Yeah.
I can have rings and the necklaces.
What do you plan on doing with all this jewellery? Like,
I'm going to try and escape,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to go, here, give me 5... I'll buy 10 slaves for this necklace. And then I'll have a little cohort of slaves. And I can go, right, slaves, build me a house. Slave, build me a house. I go, right, slaves, tend the land. They tend the land. All of a sudden, I've got food. I've got wealth again.
two white boys doing a podcast talking about slave ownership. So you're going to buy some slaves with your riches.
Have
that
I
you've
got
just
out with
looted.
them? Have I escaped with all these rings
Well,
on?
no. So that's your plan.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy some slaves. I was just curious
Buy
on what
slaves,
your end game was here.
Get some riches. Maybe even hire a small mercenary band.
Okay.
Whatever
Sweet.
I need to survive.
Okay. So you're opening the bolt,
Yeah.
the little latch
Yeah.
that it said flip to open in the hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
You're gonna pry open the sarcophagus.
Okay.
You're not gonna slide it open like you said.
So I've flipped
Bunch
to
of
open,
bullshit. You
and
flipped
then
to open, and then
I've
you've
pried
got-
it open.
Right?
Okay.
You've opened
Why is it
up.
creaked?
It's old, isn't it?
So
It's an old
stone,
stone sarcophagus.
creaky
and it's gone-
sarcophagus. What's it on? Some fucking Victorian floorboards.
You've blown the dust off him, and you can see his jewels
She didn't
glittering
exist.
around his neck.
Okay.
Right? You can see rings, golden rings in his fingers, and
Yeah.
diamonds shining up at you. And you're going to reach for them because you want your slaves
I'm reaching it. Or my mercenary band.
or your mercenary band.
I'm reaching.
Booby trap. You've been hit by darts. You're dead.
What?
You're dead.
Oh, piss off.
You said booby traps didn't exist in ancient Egypt times. You're wrong. Booby trap.
Well, I didn't say it didn't exist. I thought that room was booby trapped.
Oh, but the sarcophagus was.
So right, tell me how it's triggered.
You've reached forward. There was a string.
And I've hit the string.
You've touched the string, like in Skyrim. You've overzealously looted a chest.
Tell me how that string is in the sarcophagus and it's attached to external dart.
No, the darts are in the sarcophagus. They're like
So it's got my hand.
Around
So it's
him.
got my hand.
no, it's very. You've touched the string, right?
Yeah.
You triggered the string, and darts have gone. Pisht, pisht, pisht.
Oh, they've come up from the bottom.
From the so the sarcophagus, right in my
Yeah.
head.
Is
You're
that
clearly
right?
looking at a sarcophagus on the floor.
That's not how they work,
no,
Will.
this one's upright.
No, it's not.
You know what it was? This
That's
was
not how they work.
fucking
No.
quinoa over here.
No.
He lifted it up. He was like, "Oh, right, okay. You know what? I'll do my
No.
job just for once.
That's not how
I'll do my job.
sarcophaguses
I'm gonna move my
Will, they're
sarcophagus."
massive, like made out of the finest little stones they had. Really heavy things, flat on the ground. They're not upright like in Scooby fucking Doo.
No, quinoa.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Quinoa.
And I've died because of your
Quinoa.
misinformation. Ah.
You died because you opened the sarcophagus, James. You were greedy.
So,
and you're.
so when you said it creaked open, you meant like a door opening.
I did the motion. I went.
But
Obviously,
I
the
thought
people
you meant
listening
like
can't hear that.
go in,
See that?
like flip,
No,
like
not
over.
at all. I very much pictured
like a
Scooby-Doo.
trap door.
Like
You're
standing up.
so annoying. Your grasp of history is appalling.
Your grasp of language is appalling. Well, you made it a ways. You got quite far.
I didn't mind when I died with a peasant thing because I could have got dysentery from eating that meat and died. That's very much plausible.
Yeah.
But a booby-trapped sarcophagus in a temple city, for one, it wouldn't have been in a temple city. It would have been buried. It might not have had a pyramid, but seeing as he was a pharaoh, he would have probably had a small pyramid somewhere.
He did have a pyramid. He just wasn't in it. It was fucking quinoa.
And it was quinoa left him upright.
Yeah, because he
right,
wanted.
So,
It's
right,
like,
so the back of the thing is about 30 centimeters thick.
yeah,
Where are these arrows getting the momentum from? Where are they in out from?
it's like it's even thicker. The sarcophagus.
Is it thick?
They made it. It's thick. It's twice as thick, so that it can accommodate dart space.
Okay, so let's say it's 60 centimeters. How is it getting the propulsion to go and get me?
You know what?
How long are the darts first?
They're
So they're hanging out the back, but it's against the wall.
they're 20 centimeters long.
Right, and you've got a 60 centimetre. So in 40 centimetres, you're getting enough velocity to not only puncture my skin, but to impale me and kill me.
So you reckon you're alive? Is that
I'm
what you
fucking
reckon?
alive, yeah.
You're
How
alive.
dare you say I've died from
Right,
that?
you know what? You're alive.
Thank you.
Okay, you got some jewels. You
Brilliant.
happy now?
Yeah, I've
You've
got-
got a few puncture wounds.
I've pulled them out. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're
It wouldn't have
alive.
punctured me. It would have just hit me and bounced off.
So what? You got your jewels now?
Well, you've got that
You're in
much.
a-
Imagine if I had something that big and I went and I had to blow a 20 centimetre long thing at you.
Yeah,
It would like just dribble out the end.
I've got powerful lungs. I could do it.
Ah, but you're not there. There's no one blowing. There's no lungs. It's a booby trap.
Right, okay, you're alive then.
I bloody am.
You've got some jewels.
Good.
Oh, you have. You got a little ring. You're gonna put that on your
Wee.
finger. You're in the dark room with your sarcophagus, and there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
I'm going towards a bloody light with my
Going
rings.
towards the light. You're in
Even
another room. There's sphinxes everywhere.
Where did the light come from?
There's torches. Lit torches.
Right. What's the burning life of them?
It's Egypt, isn't it? It's magic.
It's not magic. Doesn't exist. Will.
I don't know. Quinoa's lit them. Multiple Anubis. You've got Anubai.
I got a new bar.
You've got the sun god.
Do you reckon they'll let me slip a new bar?
You've got the sun god Re, or is it Ra? I think it's Re.
It's Ra. Obviously.
I think it's pronounced Re.
It's Ra.
But okay, you got the sun god Ra. With
No,
his little-
that's not even up for debate.
With his
That's
little-
like we learned that in primary school. The Egyptians' gods, Ra,
Sorry, I forgot
Horus.
a fact I was told in primary school.
Anubis.
So you've got the sun god Ra with his little sun scepter,
Yeah.
and you've got obviously tons of gold in that. in
His
here.
was.
No, that was Anubis with his was scepter.
Oh, sorry.
And you've got tons of gold everywhere, and like rings and diamonds and other Egyptian stuff.
Okay. Bear in mind these people, like you're saying Anubis, you're saying Ra, they're not alive. They're like just stone depictions of them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, right.
They're like statues.
I
And
was
that.
worried that they'd magic me.
No, but you're in this gold-filled room.
Yeah.
You can leave it. Just carry on as you're doing. You just want to get out of
I
there.
keep just going from
Or you
fucking
can take
dark
some
room
gold.
to dark room.
You can take some gold.
No, I'm not being greedy. I've got enough rings and necklaces.
You've
I'm
already
ju-
got
I'm-
rings,
I'm
haven't you? You've got
buggering
some
off
stuff.
this next room.
You're buggering off. Right, okay. So you've left the temple / pyramid / wherever you happen to be in ancient Egypt,
Okay.
and
The well.
you've been caught by a guard. He's seen you. He's not happy, but you've got some jewels.
I say, guard, I'll give you one ring to turn a blind eye. This gold ring belonged to the pharaoh. It's worth more money than I could sell your entire family for. Take it.
He's a bit upset that you've degraded him to that extent, but he's taken it.
Oh, good.
You're fine. You've
Okay.
walked. You've walked.
I fucking ran.
You're free.
Okay.
You've made it.
That's
done.
That's James True Time this week.
That was the one option in which you survived.
Really?
That was.
That was awful.
You've cheated your way out of it.
That was awful, Will.
Fuck you.
Yeah, misinformation, awful facts. You've done cockle background on
I
it.
did.
You've done.
Do you want to hear my background? My background was that you had
No, I'm telling
Pharaoh
you off.
car
Pe-
in 2890 BC. That was my background.
yeah.
And also that Anubis held a was scepter.
That was what you did.
That is my actual physical research.
Wild scepter and car,
Car.
which you put into a bukkake joke.
I didn't. It just
Yeah.
happened. That was just coincidental.
I'm gonna be. Will, that was crap.
Oh, fuck you.
That was crap. That one.
That was so...
There was no story
complex.
there. There was no story.
You didn't want a story.
It's me going from dark room to dark room. And then in each dark room's a different thing.
You wanted more choices.
I know, but the peasant one,
Yeah.
it was a day of. So I got up, what do I have for breakfast? I
Yeah.
go out to the streets, how am I begging?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been challenged, what am I doing in the challenge? I've hired a mercenary, I'm going into brothel, what am I doing in the brothel? But this one was just dark room. Another dark room.
Yeah.
Another dark room.
You were
Another
on
dark room.
an adventure.
Another dark room. There's a guard, you've got away.
Well, you didn't want a story. You didn't want background. You
No,
wanted
that
wanted
was-
choices. I gave you
I
choices.
wanted choice and story. This one, I'm wiping arses. I forgot I started off wiping arses.
Yeah.
I've wiped arses and I've gone through dark doors.
You white horses.
I'm so annoyed. You've had all
You
week to
tried
plan
to
this.
escape.
You've had all week to do this,
I
Will.
planned it on the train.
And there's a lot of choices. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But you've sacrificed the content.
You didn't want story.
There's been no crepuscular content.
You wanted no story.
There's been shit tent.
Well, I tried.
You've tried.
So much like the ancient Egyptian scarab beetles, we're going to scarper away to our beds now. So thank you for listening. Hope you've enjoyed it thus far. Make sure to comment on which animal you think won the creature feature this week, the red kangaroo or the pitiful cassowary.
The strong ass kicking casseray.
Once you've done that, give us a like if it please you. And yeah, catch us next time. Peace out.